Okay, good morning once again. Hello, I'm Gemma Pero Cornell, your mathematics teacher in grade 9. How are you? I hope you are all fine, okay? Our topic for today is about the sum and product of the roots of quadratic equation. Okay, objectives. By the end of the lesson, the learners are able to find the sum and product of the roots of quadratic equation. Number 2, describe the relationship between the coefficient and the roots of quadratic equation. Now, remember that the roots of quadratic equation can be determined using quadratic formula. And what is the quadratic formula? It is x is equal to negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. From the quadratic formula, let x sub 1 is equal to negative b plus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. And the other one, the x sub 2 is equal to negative b minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Be the roots. Okay? Let us find the sum and products of the roots. For the sum of the roots of quadratic equations, since if we say sum, the operation is addition, where x sub 1 plus x sub 2, that is the sum. Okay, substitute the quadratic formula where x sub 1 is equal to negative b plus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a plus x sub 2 is equal to negative b minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. And then let us simplify. Again, x sub 1 plus x sub 2 is equal to negative b plus square root of b squared minus 4ac. Positive times negative b is equal to negative b. Then positive times negative is negative. Square root of b squared minus 4ac over the LCD is 2a. Then simplify. X sub 1 plus x sub 2, negative b minus b is negative 2b plus square root of b squared minus 4ac minus square root of b squared minus 4ac, and that is 0 over 2a. Okay? It is negative 2b over 2a. Okay? Negative 2 divided by 2 is negative 1. Negative 1 times b is negative b over a. Therefore, x sub 1 plus x sub 2, or the sum of roots, is equal to negative b over a. You can use the numerical coefficient of a linear term, which is b, and the numerical coefficient of a quadratic term, which is a. Again, this is the formula in finding the sum of the roots, negative b over a. Now, how about the product of the roots of quadratic equation? When we say product, the operation is multiplication. It is x sub 1 times x sub 2. Let us substitute the value of x sub 1 based from the quadratic formula, where x sub 1 is equal to negative b plus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a times x sub 2, again, negative b minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Then we have to simplify again. X sub 1 times x sub 2. We have negative b times negative b. It is the same as negative b squared. Positive times negative is negative. Square root of b squared minus 4ac times square root of b squared minus 4ac is equal to quantity square root, the square of the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a times 2a is the same as 2a squared. Again, let us simplify. X sub 1 times x sub 2, where negative b squared, negative b times negative b is equal to b squared minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac quantity square is equal to negative b squared plus 4ac. 2 times 2 is 4. A times a is a squared. Let us simplify. B squared minus b squared is equal to 0. Okay. Therefore, the remaining quantity is equal to 4ac over 4a squared. 4a divided by 4a is equal to 1. Therefore, 4ac divided by 4a squared is equal to c over a. The product of roots is equal to c over a. Meant to say that we can use this formula c over a in finding the product of the roots. C over a in finding the sum, negative b over a. Let us consider this formula in the given example. Example number 1. Find the sum and product of the roots of 2x squared plus 8x minus 10 is equal to 0. Let us identify the numerical coefficient of a quadratic term, or A. A is 2, B is 8, and C is negative 10. Applying the formula, again, what is our formula in finding the sum? It is using the coefficient of the quadratic equation. It is negative b over a. The sum is negative b over a. Negative, that is included in the formula, where b is equal to 8 and a is equal to 2. Negative 8 over 2 is equal to negative 4. Now, how about the product? What is the product of roots? The formula is C over A. The value of C is negative 10, while the value of A is 2. Negative 10 over 2, or negative 10 divided by 2, is equal to negative 5. Then the roots are, the sum is negative 4 and the product is negative 5. Okay? Now let us check. Check by factoring. Again, we have to check using factoring. The given equation is 2x squared plus 8x minus 10 is equal to 0. Then factor, the factor of 2x squared is equal to 2x times x. The factor of negative 10 is 2 and 5. But we have to consider the middle term. Since the middle term is 8x, see to it that the sum is negative 8. Is positive 8, I mean. Let us check. we have 2x, using FOIL method, 2x times 5 is equal to 10x. Negative 2 times x is negative 2x. Obviously, 10x minus 2x is equal to 8x. Therefore, our factor is correct. Applying the zero product, equate to 0, it is 2x minus 2 is equal to 0. And the other one, x plus 5 is equal to 0. Then 2x is equal to 2. Divide both sides by 2 in order to get the value of x sub 1. 2 divided by 2 is equal to 1. X sub 1 now is equal to 1. How about the other value of x, or the x sub 2, or the roots? X plus 5 is equal to 0. X sub 2 now is equal to negative 4. The roots are 1 and negative 5. How about the sum? If we say sum, as what I've said, the operation is addition. You just add the sum, the roots. X sub 1 plus x sub 2. X sub 1 is 1 plus negative 5. The sum is negative 4. And the product, you just multiply the roots. X sub 1 times x sub 2. X sub 1 is 1 and x sub 2 is negative 5. 1 times negative 5 is equal to negative 5. Therefore, the sum and product of the roots of 2x squared plus 8x minus 10 is equal to 0 are negative 4 and negative 5. It is the same with using the formula here. And this one, negative 4 and negative 5, that is the formula using negative b over a, and the product is c over a. This one is just a checking. Okay, another example, number 2. The same question, using the values of a, b, and c in finding the sum and product of the roots of the quadratic equation. Again, the equation is x squared plus 7x minus 18 is equal to 0. What is the value of a? A is equal to 1, b is equal to 7, and c is equal to negative 18. Okay, what is the sum of roots? Again, using the formula negative b over a, negative b is 7, a is 1. Negative 7 over 1 is equal to negative 7. And what is the product of roots? Using the formula c over a, it is negative 18 over 1 is equal to negative 18. This is the product. Again, we have to check. Check by factoring. Okay, x squared plus 7x minus 18 is equal to 0. The factor of x squared is x times x. The factor of 18 is negative 18 is positive 9 and negative 2. Again, the same holds true. You have to check the middle term. Since the middle term is 7x, positive 7x, negative 2 is negative, and 9 is positive. Let us check. 9 times x is 9x. X times negative 2 is negative 2x. 9x minus 2x is 7x. Applying the zero product, x plus 9 is equal to 0. Then x sub 1 is equal to negative 9. How about the other one? X minus 2 is equal to 0. X sub 2 is equal to 2. Those are the roots. How about the sum of the roots? Again, when we say sum, the operation is addition. It is x sub 1 plus x sub 2. Negative 9 plus 2 is negative 7. Okay, the product, x sub 1 times x sub 2, negative 9 times 2 is negative 18. Let us check if that is correct for first solution. -7 and -18. Okay, they are the same, -7 and -18. Okay? You can choose any method. Now, this is your activity. This is my sum, and this is my product, who I am. That is just a title of our activity. Use the value of A, B, and C of each of the following quadratic equation in determining the sum and product of its root. Okay, answer by the obtaining the roots of the equation. Okay, you have to check using the root of the equation. For number 1, x squared plus 4x plus 3 is equal to 0. You have to find the sum, product, as well as the roots, and then you have to check. Number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, okay? Then number 6, the same procedure, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Again, you can copy or you can take a picture on this activity. Let us go back to number 1. Okay, for number 1, you can copy first. Are you done? How about number 6 to 10? Let us proceed. Now, question. How did you determine the sum and product of the root of each quadratic equation? Number 2, do you think it is always convenient to use the value of A, B, and C of a quadratic equation in determining its root? Explain your answer. And number 3, what do you think is the significance of knowing the sum and product of the root of a quadratic equation? You have to answer those questions. Okay, you can copy or you can take a picture on this question. Let us continue. Now, how about this one? Determine the quadratic equation given its root. Use the formula of the sum and product of the roots. Okay? Vice versa, last time they give it is the equation, and then you have to find the roots and the sum and the product. This one, the given are the roots, and then you have to derive the equation. Example, write the quadratic equation given the following roots. We have to write the quadratic equation given the following roots. For number 1, we have 5 and 12. And number 2, -5/6 and -1/6. Now, again, this is the solution. Number 1, x sub 1 is equal to 5. X sub 2 is equal to 12. You have to draw the equation. X minus 5 times x minus 12 is equal to 0. Applying the FOIL method, x times x is equal to x squared. -5 times x is equal to -5x. X times -12 is -12x. And negative times negative is positive. 5 times 12 is equal to 60, is equal to 0. Combine like terms, bring down x squared. -5x minus 12x is equal to -17x plus 60 is equal to 0. Now, this is the quadratic equation. Again, the quadratic equation is equal to x squared minus 17x plus 60 is equal to 0. Okay, for number 2, x sub 1 is equal to -5/6. X sub 2 is equal to -1/6. Then write the expression or the equation x plus 5/6, quantity x plus 1/6 is equal to 0. Then applying the FOIL method, X times x is equal to x squared. X times 1 over 6 is 1 over 6x. 5 over 6 times x is equal to 5 over 6x. 5 times 1 is equal to 5. 6 times 6 is equal to 36. Is equal to 0. Then can combine like terms. This one, bring down x squared plus 1 plus 5 is equal to 6 over 6x plus bring down 5 over 36. In this equation, you have to find the LCD, the least common denominator, which is 36, or multiply the whole equation by 36. 6 over 6, simplify this one. 6 over 6 is equal to 1, and 1 times x is equal to x. Then multiply by 36. 36 times x squared is equal to 36x squared. 36 times x is equal to 36x. Okay? 36 divided by 36 is equal to 1. 1 times 5 is equal to 5. That is equal to 0. The equation is equal to 36x squared plus 36x plus 5 is equal to 0. This is now the quadratic equation. Okay? You just follow the procedure. Now, activity number 2. Here are the roots. Where is the shrunk? Write the quadratic equation in the form ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0 given the following roots. Answer the question that follows. Number 1, we have 5 and 9. What is the equation for this? It is x minus 5, quantity x minus 9. The same holds true with number 2, 8 and 10. The equation is x minus 8, quantity x minus 10. How about number 3? 6 and 3, x minus 3, quantity x minus 6, quantity x minus 3. How about number 4? Negative 8 and negative 10. It becomes x plus 8, quantity x plus 10. Okay? You have to copy or you can take picture in this activity. Now, these are the questions. How did you determine quadratic equation given its roots? Number 2, what mathematics concept or principle did you apply to arrive at the equation? Number 3, are there any ways of getting quadratic equation given the roots? If there are any, explain and give example. Okay, class, is that clear? I hope so. Okay. Thank you. See you next meeting.